Hello, I return, this time with a general overview of this Japanese folding knife. The knife, I believe the company that makes this, uh, technically is not legally allowed to sell it within Japan due to regulatory laws. It was first made in, I believe, 1896. I got this. This is the larger version, roughly about, the size of my hand, if a little bigger, when the blade is extended. And when not extended, from about the bottom of my hand to middle of my middle finger. So, general overview, really sharp, really good. $50, good price. Got it from kruschiki. Now, to get in depth. The knife isn't perfect. The ergonomics leave a little bit to be desired, and I wish that there was like a little clippy thingy on here, because these, I believe, are still modernly made. Now, before I get into the negatives of this knife, I'm going to start off with the positives. One, slim, really small. Uh, there is a little bit of overlap towards the end where the blade sits, which isn't exactly necessary, but that was probably in case someone wanted to put string or something through here so that they could, more easily grab it. This little bit right here, this is the thumb bit, which allows easy, deployment. Also doubles as a flathead. I've used it to adjust my holographic sight on my airsoft gun before, and it worked relatively well, which is quite funny. It's stupid sharp, i.e., made a pretty deep cut in this. Now, there are other things that will, just, but for a production knife that I've used pretty harshly, that it still is able to, just go cut right through, make a very clean cut. It's pretty good. Now, on to the negatives. It's made of brass. The handle. This could possibly, if you accidentally leave it in the sun, get really fucking warm and burn the shit out of you if you touch it. Hasn't happened to me yet. Probably will in the future. Second negative. It's not very comfortable to hold. So, blades deployed. The this right here leaves a not so great feeling in the hand, but with a little bit of probably tape within here, like you just wrap tape around it and then cut that, you could probably get a decent grip on it. Another thing, like I said before as a positive, it's thin. So it doesn't, feel great in my hand, but, that's a thing I'm willing to overlook to a degree. Now, the biggest problem I have with this knife is that. I believe what is intended is you take it out and then flick it. But due to the way in which most people hold their hand, the knife will be stopped on their finger. And if you don't do that, that's the best I've ever gotten on just one flick. You have to, it's like a two-step, which costs time if you're in a defense situation, which you're probably not going to be in one, but still, it's kind of annoying after a while. And the other thing that I don't particularly care for is it doesn't have like the clippy thingy that a pen does or some other pocket knives. So I can't just put it in my pocket and it just stick there and I have easy access. I have to root around my pocket for it. I don't particularly care for that, but I could probably figure something out. Now, would I recommend this to anyone? Yeah, I would. I'd go for the maybe smaller version because it's cheaper and it offers you the same package. Smaller blade, but still just as sharp. And, still relatively the same problems as this. Probably a little bit more exaggerated due to the fact that it's, smaller. But yeah, really good knife. Does have its flaws. but those can be overlooked with a little bit of elbow grease. Other than that, yeah, got it from Kruschiki Supply for $50. Pretty good. And with that, I make my conclusion. God bless, and have a good day.